Hi guys, so just another quick video on the trade that I took today. Just to show you, today is the 24th of May and I had taken the trade during London and I recorded my trade so that I could talk you through exactly what I was saying, and then obviously try and improve on my own entry and exit so that I could make this a lot better for myself, because obviously I'm still learning and I'll always be learning until I can get the best entry and the best exit for every trade. So I'm just going to play the short video. As you can see, this video is 1 hour and 41 minutes. I'm not going to make you watch the whole video. We'll skip through a few parts and I'm going straight into the main parts. So you'll notice that I already have a sell in here, right there, and I'd recorded this late. I'd already entered it, then I realised that I wasn't recording, so that's the reason why you will not see me actually hit the button, as you say. But you can see from there I've already entered into a position. So we'll just crack on with the video. So at this point, I'm just going to show you what the market did. You can see that during London we had a huge drop. My bias was that I would be bearish for New York as well. You'll see me flick through the time frames and show you exactly what I was looking at and what I've got marked out. So I've got highs up here. We had a 1 hour fair value gap on the left, which got filled through Asia, and then it dropped, and that's what I'm using the cursor to point towards, just so that I could show you. You can see that in Asia I actually took a trade as well, took partials there, and then I closed the trade there, which was a hit stop loss. Now what I'm doing here is that I've drawn the fib to show that this was a 50% of the range from high to low. Now this part here is just above 50%, so I thought that would be premium, and if that was premium you would get some sort of reaction to show us whether or not if it wanted to continue to go lower. You can see that the 2 day ago low was there, and there's also a 1 hour low there, just below it as well. So that was what I was targeting. I'll show you later on into the video. So it's just me taking notes to say it's going to take this low, and we've got a 15-minute double bottom, and this is a 3 day low as well. So possibly I thought we could take that as well. I'm just zooming out into the daily chart. So this is the daily chart, and you can see that there's a fair value gap right there. If I scroll back, you can see that there is the break of structure, and we have the fair value gap right here, which hasn't been touched, and we've got the 3 day low right there. So I am thinking possibly to go down and tap that, in order for it to go back up into bullish mode possibly. So I jumped down into the 15-minute time frame, and you will see that I had drawn this line right here, and this is to say that we were respecting this right here. So you'll see me jump into the 5 minute, and you can see that that same line is respecting this 5 minute candle. We had the break of, there's a break of structure right there. We had the huge push down. We had 2 fair value gaps, and one there and one there. So the fair value gap right there I had entered into here, and if I continue forward, you'll see me push the button again just to show you that I actually was in a trade. So right there I decided to enter another position, changing that to 5 to 6. Now I'll switch to 3 minute, and at this point I should have clicked the button because there was the fair value gap on the 3 minute. So I decided to just press the button and get straight into a sale. Now as the day went on, we broke down, and obviously I didn't know that where the 8:30 AM open would be. That's just for me to see whether or not well, basically where the price was at 8:30. I was conscious that we had news today, so I was just following the market, hoping to take those lows. You will see that from here decided to go up. What I did was I decided to mark out that fair value gap just to make sure that we wouldn't break it. And you can see I moved the stop loss down as well because obviously I need to work on my psychology about my side case, but I just moved the stop loss down. Jumped to the 3 minute, followed the market, and I should have waited for that low to be taken, but as you can see I got trigger happy and I actually closed partials right there. So I closed partials, and you'll see that 600 go down to 100. When I went to 100, I moved the stop loss to break even, and that was the end of the trade. So it was about 38 pips for that one, and obviously down to the very bottom it would have been about 50 pips or 60 pips on GG. You can see that it stopped recording, but what I want to do is I'm going to switch to the actual chart because obviously I had deleted a few things, but as you can see the low I've deleted. There's a couple of things that I've drawn that I deleted as well. The whole point of me recording it is so that I can go back and look at it when I want to see what happened. So as you can see, that is where I entered, and that is where I took partials. As you can see, we smashed through, and that is where I took another partial. As you can see, I've got 50 on there, and I just decided to keep the stop loss there. I think Asia is going to knock me out anyway, but I think the market is going to try and reach for this. So I'll see what the market looks like tomorrow for New York. So that was my trade. Quite happy that I got in where I wanted to. Not so happy that I got out quicker than I wanted to. I'd rather have taken this low and taken the first partial, then possibly a second partial here or here, but that's just something for me to learn. Obviously, I missed this big move right here, but I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about becoming consistent in the market and in my pair. So one thing that I do need to work on is this. Just let TP hit, I think, rather than take out partials, because there was no need. I think the only reason why I took out the partials there was we took this low. So because we took this low, I decided, you know what, I'll take partials. And then this is what happened during news. You can see 9:30, news kicked in, and yeah. So what I'm looking at is so this is the 1 day. Got a fair value gap here, but we also have a fair value gap up here. Now I don't think they will try and take that. Actually, you know what? Let's make it a bit easier and hide all. And just to show you, so we have been trending up. but I have got a break of structure right here, so I don't think this fair value gap is going to get taken. I think this is going to break down, might stab up to possibly take these double highs, but I'm unsure, because ideally if I wanted it to break down, I'm not going to draw nothing because all the drawings will come back, but this shouldn't have broken according to my understanding. If this wanted to continue to go down, this shouldn't have broken, so we obviously have to look at the market now. As you can see in the daily, we've got relative equal lows here and here, so we'll see what the market does. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like and comment, and yeah, I'll be back with another video.